to have you here, Đovani. I am so happy to see you face to face.
Thank you very much. Hvala. Hvala lepo.
I said you belong to those 90s in our point of view because you've been absent for almost 2 decades from Serbia.
Since 1999, when the last bomb fell, and when I was aware that NATO would stop bombing Serbia, that is when I left to go to Brussels for His Excellency President Milošević, and there I spent some time in Brussels there as his special envoy.
Dakle, vi ste ovde došli negde u avgustu, septembru 1992. godine. If I'm not mistaken.
That is absolutely correct. I left America in the middle of August there after the MGM came to an end there in 1992. I came to Europe. Then I met my friend Bernie Kornfeld in his castle in the confines between France and Switzerland. He was one of the first billionaires of the world, but he had a kind of funny tract in a way that although he was a billionaire, Bernie, and a really, really nice man selling insurance policies and everything worldwide, he didn't like to pay his telephone bill. So he would falsify the calls. He would always complain that he never made that. Of course, it couldn't happen today because today is all digitalized. But then you could complain, and they found out. I mean, he's a billionaire that didn't want to pay like the equivalent of 50 euros bill on his telephone in his castle. You know, he hated paying. And let me tell you, is an interesting concept. When you make a telephone call by your provider from a mobile telephone, your voice goes through the air. So his concept and his ideology was, why am I paying for something that is free? Air is free, so why should I pay for my voice to be transmitted through the air? That was... And I went with him, and I met Misha Chulovic, who was accused of killing Olaf Palme, which is complete crap, total rubbish and nonsensical. And of course, my dear friend, the late Radica Nikčević. And they made some calls to, to Serbia, or as it was, Serbia and Montenegro. It was the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia then. Then it became Serbia, Montenegro. Now it's Serbia by itself there. Something I predicted, incidentally. I told Milošević that would happen one day. There would have to be a partition between Montenegro and Serbia, because obviously, Đukanović, the president had different ideology.